Moving to Washington now, finance ministers from the world's top industrial and developing nations have gathered in Washington, D.C. for 3 days of discussions on ways to revive the ailing global economy. And their major goal is to get banks in every land to start lending again. A draft communique from the group of 7 finance ministers and central bankers who concluded a day of talks on Friday pledged to cooperate on efforts to lift nations out of the economic recession, and they say the global economy should begin to recover later this year. But the outlook remains weak, and there is still a risk that their national economies may worsen. And the financial ministers are gathering in Washington for meetings of the Group 7 and Group 20. Also on the agenda is fleshing out the promises made at a meeting with world leaders earlier this month in London, and the G20 leaders pledged to boost support for the IMF, the World Bank and other international lending organizations by $1.1 trillion. But Friday's meeting failed to agree on $500 billion in financing for an emergency lending facility at the IMF.